What's up guys, and welcome back to the SNP save in the CornellVerse. As you can see, we're now at our next show, Hardcore War 2016. We have a couple of new updates. Thumper Simmons has handed in his notice, and so has Grant Bridge, which is good for us because it'll actually improve our backstage rating as a whole. And I discovered this mysterious $5 million is a piece of narrative which I must have missed when I was simming through, but basically we start with 10 million, or is it 10 million we start with? No, it's not. It's 5 million we start with. We start with that because we get a grant from the Arts Council, and basically in March it gets renewed. I won't lie, I kind of tempted to make it every March we get 5 million. It's got like some funny text about how we get it basically because no one's actually been to check our shows, which I actually really like. Anyway, I think it's time for our first I'm gonna have a look at what storylines we can start doing. So one thing I've done is I've also signed someone new, and I've created a hardcore title division basically. So if we go to these are just people with good hardcore skills for reference. So I've got Alton Vicious, Axel Grease, Flash Funky, Maximum Destruction, Meathead Macaulay, Norman Gates, Phil Meyer, Sharif, who's our new signing, who's from the National School of Wrestling, which is the 2-1 CW Academy, and Thumper Simmons, who's, like I said, is on his way out. So I'm thinking about maybe replacing Thumper at some point with some more people, because, you know, high hardcore, we don't have that many folk to actually compete in it. I might get rid of some of the lower down people I'm not really going to use down the line. Like, I'll probably get rid of, well, Grant Bridge is leaving too, so I'll get rid of, what's the other Bridge again? Nathan? Phil. There we go. Sorry, Phil. So I'll start with that, I think. Okay, so Grant Bridge and Phil Bridge against literally anyone. Against they can job out to the tribe. Valley jobs out Grant in particular. Bury Rant. It's an absolutely decisive win. Grant's this one, right? Yeah, Pig Boy. Oh, I just realised we're going to lose Pig Boy. Oh well. No great loss. And our new main event feud, I'm thinking, let's see, these guys are in the tag division. We've got Eric Future, but I see him more down the line feuding with Muckle Truck. Like, I'm going to build the two of these guys up independently to then have them feud. Morning Star's not really good enough to be a main event feud, so it's been between Destruction and Pigeon Mask. I'm going to go Maximum Destruction for now. Yeah, but 12 will do. Rory Muckletruck wins by pinfall, retaining his title. Let's see, I want to quickly check something. Crave meeting. Yes, Eric Future's here, and I kind of want him to get into, like, I want Rory Muckletruck as 1, Eric Future as 2. So that's what I'm going to build up for. That's fine. What does it say about having a figurehead? I'm not going to set one, I just want to see what it does actually say. It's not enough known about Star Quality or Charisma. It's got below average gimmick. Pigeon Mask is lacking. Basically no one has the stuff we need to be our figurehead, so we're not going to have one. Obviously for now. We're going to have a tag match where I think we'll have the Shooters versus the Northern Lights. I think that'll be fun. That'll be for the tag team titles. And Don Henderson beats Vicious. Make that match open. And then in the hardcore division, I'm going to do a triple threat hardcore match. Where... who's in the hardcore division even? Gonna have Thumper. Just followed by hardcore. Let's see what we get. Thumper, Fill My Art, and... did I go for Fly? I'll go for Axel. What's that one? That's is it Chaos or Car Crash? No, it's Mayhem, I think, is the one where it's... okay, here we go. With Philmeyer beating Thumper. We're gonna bury Thumper on his way out. Oh no, first put the title on the line. Don't care, Thumper. You're gone. You're history, mate. Let's see what else we can do. Eric Future, I really do want to build up. So let's maybe have Future versus Pigeon Mask. That might be fun. And have Future win. Eric Future wins, and I'll make it a decisive win. Maybe put that there. Bridges of London defeat the Tribe there. Singles match, we can have Milo definitely the match. I'm going to actually have Milo lose to Meathead Macaulay. Because Meathead Macaulay's got a lot better performance than Milo. Milo's pretty crap. I'm going to build up Macaulay, I think. Build him back up. Decisive. There we go. Okay, we'll take off decisive. We'll keep Milo strong. Okay, so storylines at Rolly Muckle Truck. I'll just call it. I'll probably write descriptions. I like writing descriptions of my storylines when I'm actually going to do them. Storyline. And I want to do Eric Future versus... I've forgotten who he's even... Pigeon Mask as a storyline? No, I'll see. I'll wait and see how that goes. And I would like to do... I'll do a couple more matches, I think. I think we'll have... I think I'm going to do like a 4 corners tag match. So we're going to go for Sharp and Heath, Funky Bunch, Dwayne Dark with Bally Daljeet and Jaunty Rhodes with Red Dragon, maybe? Wait, isn't there... Let's go with Jaunty Rhodes and Patrick O'Hearn. See how they work out. That can be our opener. And I'm going to have Sharp win. Sharp wins. He can pin Dwayne Dark. And that is a work the crowd match. That's going to go on first. Okay, there we go. Now we can just add some angles. So let's have... I don't really want to talk. I want an action one. Oh, I also need to make sure I have every one who's managed by a female on the card, basically. I believe so. Yeah. You're not managed by someone, are you? No. I kind of want to debut Sharif as well. Let's do that. Let's put him in a hardcore match, I guess. Sharif is going to debut against J.K. Lee. I want to build up. Lenny Motion, I want to put him against Augustus Bumblescoop. Sharif's going to pick up a win over Bumblescoop. But we'll keep Tainted win, maybe? Yeah. I'm still happy. What if I just keep you strong, Bumblescoop? There we go. Let's see, that's all ready to go. We just need to add in some angles. Let's see. Let's see what we can have for hype. Okay, like the old time Mr. Perfect angles. Hype by manager, maybe. We don't really have an Afori figure, which is a problem for some things. Okay, let's have... who's in our rivalries again? I'm not really sure what I want to do in this bit. But I'm going to switch the product and make it 90% matches, I think. Probably will throw in a couple of angles, but... let's have a backstage brawl between the Funky Bunch and the... whatever they're called. I've forgotten completely what they're called. The Northern Lights, I think. Let's go for that. And Riddick. What's his first name, John? No. Oh, damn, I'm gonna have to look his name up. Oh, it's Riddick Jordan, isn't it? Yeah. So him and Riddick Jordan, you can get jumped. Or no, it's a brawl, so they're both attacking each other. Oh damn, I'm moving the wrong bit. I can go like here, I guess. And we'll also do a Hype 1v1 video between Muckle Truck and Maximum Carnage, I guess. Destruction. God, every time I get the wrong one. Oh damn, this is too long now. What can I take out? Or what can I trim? This might just too long for one. There we go. Right. See how this goes. And about had decent reaction from the crowd, but subpar wrestling. Sharp and Heath defeat the Funky Bunch, Dwayne Dark and Bally Daljeet, and Johnny Rhodes and Patrick O'Hearn in 9:39. Funky Bunch were the first eliminated. Oh wow! And then Patrick O'Hearn and Johnny Rhodes, and then Dwayne Dark and Bally Daljeet. Johnny Rhodes and Patrick O'Hearn are a terrible team, so that's not going to be a thing. And who was the only other chemistry notes? The Sharp and his manager. Okay. In a poor match, the Tribe defeat the Bridges of London. 5:31, when Reese Valley defeated Grant Bridge by pinfall with Loki Crush. Grant Bridge was a weak link, but he's going, so it's not really matter. I need to repackage Ronan Kirchner though. Next segment, Funky Bunch and Northern Lights are backstage, an argument breaks out, and all four of them start brawling. The host of Road Agents staff have to pull them apart. 14, let's just gloss over that. In a terrible match, Sharif defeated Augustus Bumblescoop in 9:17 by pinfall and Arabian Facebuster. He got a swollen calf muscle on his debut. What an amazing debut. He got an in-ring performance of 6. Wow, he is not a good wrestler. And they hate him. Nice. Oh, I shouldn't have put Bumblescoop in a hardcore match. And he actually botched the match. God damn it. Sharif. Oh, it's Bumblescoop is injured, not Sharif. Got 26. Match got the crowd buzzing even for the hate from Persimmons. In a poor match, Phil My Art defeated Axel Grease and Fun Persimmons in 9:53 when Phil My Art defeated Fun Persimmons by pinfall with a reverse DDT. Makes defense number 4 of his hardcore title. And yeah, his performance was pretty terrible. In a decent match, the Shooters defeated the Northern Lights in 13:04 when Don Henderson defeated Alton Vicious by submission with a Scottish Deathlock. The Shooters make defense number 1 of their tag titles. But Billy Robinson really stood out as head and shoulders above everyone else. The injury that Don Henderson got an injury and worked through an injury. I didn't realise he had an injury. Oh god, Alton Vicious, why did you do that? Oh, damn it. And about that, I had decent reaction from the crowd, but subpar wrestling. Eric Future defeated Pigeon Mask in 12:13 by pinfall by a time slice. Got 35, this is not a good show. And in a decent match, thank you Muckle Truck. Rory Muckle Truck defeated Maximum Destruction in 12:12 rather, by pinfall. Muckle Truck makes defense number 1 of his King of Scotland title. So Muckle Truck at least is good. Oh shit, why did I forget to move the hype video? Oh no, I've made a mess of that. I'm going to go back and fix that. I'm just going to change the running order, because I made a mess of it. There we go. Right, I'm not going to fiddle with anything else, even the things that... Wait, I want to see, is Henderson actually injured right now? No, he isn't. They were telling me off for him having getting an injury in a match. I didn't tell him to get injured. Shut up, Grant Bridge, you stupid road agent. It's not Grant Bridge, I can't mind his name. Sharp and Heath, timing all over the place. It's pretty much the same. For 5, except this time the Funky Bunch are the last eliminated, which is makes a bit more sense. The Tribe defeat the Bridges of London, even, there we go. I got 31, 16 again for that angle, 17 for Sharif and Bumblescoop. At least he didn't injure him this time. He's up to 7. God, he is not a good wrestler. In a poor match, Phil My Art defeated Axel Grease and Fumper Simmons in 9:31 when Phil My Art defeated Fumper by his reverse DDT, defense number 4. Phil My Art was pretty good, Fumper was terrible. Grease debuted a new power spot that showcased his ability to sell well. Psychology will be helped by being able to use it as a go-to spot in the future. Oh. It's pretty clear that Fumper was drunk again. Don't have to worry about that anymore. In a decent match, the Shooters defeated the Northern Lights in 13:29 when Don Henderson defeated Alton Vicious by submission with a Scottish Deathlock. They made defense number 1 of their tag titles. It's the first time I've seen that spot thing pop up in game, that's cool. And about that had a decent reaction from the crowd, but subpar wrestling. Eric Future defeated Pigeon Mask with a time slice, that's up to a 36. And about that had a decent reaction from the crowd, but subpar wrestling. Meathead Macaulay defeated Milo Morningstar by a running big boot. I got a 32. Not terrible, not great either. A video plays hyping Muckle Truck and Maximum Destruction. And in a decent match, Muckle Truck defeats Destruction, retains his title, and I got 39. Nothing particularly to note there. Then we're 39. I think we were 39 for our last show too. So let's congratulate Billy Robinson for being amazing. And Don Henderson. Will compliment him a good performance, compliment a good performance. I keep trying to remember I'm gonna try and be like a scumbag manager. I'm gonna like rip into Sharif. I'm gonna told they could do better. I'm gonna tell them you can do better. Well, you can. You got like a 6 or a 7 for your in-ring performance. Don't come act all huffy with me. So our next show is Out of It. Dwayne Dark's injured. Great. Phil My Art's annoyed. So Grease is annoyed. So Grease and Fumper Simmons need time to go. I'm happy with how I've been used recently. I need some successes to regain some momentum. Okay. So we won't put you in a singles thing anymore. Phil My Art, I need you to be happy. You're quite a big part of our company. Have chink 1,000 will make him happy? Probably. And you're leaving. You won't be too bad, and Axel Grease can get a bonus too. I bet you can. Actually, I don't really care that much. I don't care enough to give you a second bonus. Let's see. Phil Bridge is going to get released. Sorry, Phil. I mean, what level is he at? What's his match history been like? I mean, his best match is a 31. That's pretty low. I want to see, have all our shows been 39? Show history. 39. Oh no! We've got an improvement at 3 points. Nice! And that's probably mostly due to the shooters and Muckle Truck. And that. I've definitely got some big ideas down the line for them. What I'm eventually thinking of doing is maybe doing Muckle Truck against Robinson against Don Henderson. It's like a big main event. That's something I'd like to do. I also kind of want to do like a Money in the Bank style thing, but I'm not sure what I want to do for like how I'm going to do it yet. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this episode of the CornellVerse in TEW. If you did, and you want to see all the other stuff I do, give me that. I'm going to see what MacLeod did. Oh my god, they have a guy called Snake King. That's an amazing name. He's not a good wrestler for by the looks of it. Well, he's alright. It's better than our people. Yeah, if you liked this episode, give it a like. If you've got some suggestions, leave a comment, because that'd be nice. If you want to see other stuff I do, you can hit subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.